Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Hey, answering a question from Tony's inbox. Remember, if you have a question, send it to inbox at tonygaskins.com. This question came in from a young lady, and her situation is she was with a man for 3 or 4 years, and they actually have children together. They have multiple kids together, and he ended up leaving her because he was tired of waiting on her to heal from her past relationship. Now she is healing and wants to see if it maybe can work out with him. Now, when you look at this is basically asking, should I go back? And I want you to understand something now. With women, I've found that healing and forgiving and second chances and third chances are more common. Women are more open to it because you hold on to that tie longer and you love deeper, you love harder, and you have the capacity, the mental capacity and the emotional capacity to forgive and to get over things. Now, in this particular case with this woman, she doesn't have that. She was struggling breaking a soul tie from her past relationship, even being in this relationship with this guy and had kids with this guy and still wasn't over her ex. That's why breaking soul ties and healing is so important. But if a woman has that much trouble with healing and growing and moving forward, a man, being that his heart is colder, he loves in a different way, it could even be tougher. But see, with men, a lot of times men mask their pain with more sex, with more women. Men are also very adventurous. That's why you see so many male entrepreneurs and you see men taking some crazy chances in their business life, doing some things that women would never consider to do. We are wired differently. Now, when you leave a man, when a man leaves you, it's 9 out of 10 times, he doesn't really plan on coming back. Now, when you leave a man, he may chase you, he may pursue you, he may take you back. If you talk to enough people, there are a lot of people a lot of women who've left a man. He begged them back. She went back and he dogged her out again or dogged her out worse. You won't find as many stories where a woman left a man, he begged her back, and then he changed and became a better man. That's my story, but I found in coaching couples, it's more on the rare side. Usually a woman goes back and you get hurt worse because the man didn't grow, he didn't change. His ego was hurt, not his heart. So he begged you back and you came back and you fed his ego. And then he gets complacent and then he hurts you. But on the flip side, when a man leaves you, and especially when he leaves you over another man, you were still stuck and hurt and caught up with another man. When a man leaves in any situation, 9 out of 10 times, he's not coming back. And the only time he does come back is when there's just nothing else out there for him. And if he does come back or allow you to come back, he probably has lost a lot of respect for you. You're probably just a situation of convenience. And he's probably going to take advantage of you, to use you, to abuse you, and to hurt you. This is the norm, but there are exceptions to every rule. So in order for you to go back, in order for you to hope that it has a chance of working out, you have to see his effort. If you bring it up, you have to see that that's what he wants. And that even if though he wants that he's working towards it. Not that he's just letting you pursue him and he wants you to chase him. No. Because if he is in agreement of you all working it out, he still needs to be the lead. He still needs to lead with love. He still needs to love you the way you need to be loved. He still needs to be chivalrous. He still needs to be a man. He can't just sit back and fold his arms and say, okay, I left you because you were messed up, so now you got to serve me. Now you got to please me. Now you got to worship me. Now you got to do what I want you to do if you want to be back in my life. No. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to hate every minute of it, hate every day of it. It's not in your favor. What I would say in this situation is plan on moving on. Plan on moving forward. Plan on living your life. Truly work on yourself. Don't look backwards. Look ahead. And if it is meant to be, as a man, see, when men want something, men go and get it. If he doesn't say, hey, I see the person that you've become. I see the changes that you're making. And I would love for our family to be back together so that we can be together with our children. I see that, and that is a man's role as the head of the household, as the lead. If he does not say that, then he has made up in his mind, you're not the person he wants. He has children with you. He will be a great father to his kids. Even if that means a weekend father, he will do that, but you are not the one he wants. You have to be open and honest and respect that. And you also have to understand, this is what everybody needs to understand, is that love, when done the wrong way, we pay a price. So if you went and you were having sex with an individual and you formed a soul tie and then you broke up and you couldn't get over that person, that's the consequence. That is the consequence of love being built on the wrong foundation, done the wrong way. And a lot of people don't understand the importance of relationship seminars and relationship books, and they think it's just for money and it's just all kind of, no, it's important to know what you're doing going into a relationship, because if you do it wrong, there are grave consequences. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of hurt. There's some strong soul ties, and it can hurt. We all know that. So move forward. And if he wants you, he'll let you know. God bless you. Tony's Inbox. We'll talk soon.